Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is another three-pile pick-a-pile reading, and the question is, what role does your parent play in this situation? So this is for somebody who wants to know, what role does my parent play in this situation? Or, you know, um, what is, what role do they play in regards to the situation I'm in presently, right? So basically I have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I would like to say, do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. These readings, they may or may not resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Somebody out there might enjoy them. Also to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. We do also like to radiate with that true love energy around here. Happy, friendly, and loving types. Well, we try to be, right? It's because we are calm and we are cheerful. We have nothing to fear, right? Okay. So like I said, we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. If you need time to decide, please pause the video and you can figure out then. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Okay, here's pile number 1. And remember, the question is, what role does my parent play in this situation? Well, let's find out. Okay, so we do have the frog. All right. Now, the frog represents emotional healing and cleansing. Okay, so you may be going through this right now, maybe some emotional healing and cleansing. Maybe something has taken place, or you've realized something in your life, but you are going through some sort of emotional healing and cleansing. I just saw the number 222 in case that resonates with anybody. So let's find out what's going on here. This is you. This is your parent. And this is a situation. Okay, oh, sorry. It's just, the lighting is not very good. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so we do have the 7 of Cups. And the word we have at the bottom there is debauch. Okay. This is also the sign of Scorpio. And this is actually, this is a male energy card. Okay. Next we have Dominion, number 2, right? This is the 2 of Wands, all right? Somebody who possibly makes a lot of the choices, okay? Somebody makes choices, and we also have the sign of Aries here, okay? Next we have Prudence, and this is the 8 of Pentacles, right? I do see one second, you guys, because it kind of the writing on here. Okay, yeah. So this card is actually a card of Virgo, okay? And we also have the symbol of the sun. So basically what I'm seeing here for you, you're going through a lot of issues, okay? 7 of Cups energy. And with that 7 of Cups energy, it appears that you have a lot of options, or you no, yeah, you have a lot of options, and you treat these options as just options, right? There's some debauchery going on, okay? Sexual activities, just being very irresponsible in the sense of, being a player or a whore or however you want to call it, you know, um, it's not a very good feeling I'm having here. We're going to go ahead and clarify, why is that debauchery there, right, for you? Clarify the Seven of Cups debauchery for the person that we're speaking about. Make sure it's not in reverse. Okay. Clarify. Okay. So the first card out we have here is we have the Four of Pentacles. So you seem to be holding on to something, all right? You have a lot of options. And, you know, these options are not really, that's all they are. They're just options, but you're holding on to something, okay? Now, this could be your money. This could be a relationship, okay? But you're holding on to something. You could actually be holding on to a parent, okay? Let's continue there. What else do we have for the Seven of Cups? Okay, we have the Moon in reverse. So when it comes to you, there's no secret that you're holding on to something, but there's also no secret that you get around town. You know, all the ladies know you, or all the men know you. Why? And they know you real close too. Why? Because maybe y'all seen each other naked several times. I don't know. Who knows? Something like that. But I do see that there is no secret in regards to what or who you are. Okay? Let's go ahead and find out what's next. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's no secret that you are a juggler. You sleep around with this person and that person, right? You like to take new leaps of faith, right? Taking the new journey, taking that risk. And, you know, the risk is good sometimes, right? Depending on what you're dealing with. But in this case, the risk is not good because there is risk of sexually transmitted diseases, unwanted pregnancies, things like that. Let's see if there's anything else for you. Whoa, I bent the card. Wow. Okay. I do also see here that you don't have any type of you don't have any type of union going on with anybody, right? There's really no celebration in regards to the way you are, okay? Because the way you are is just not what society deems as something good, okay? Let's see. Let me see what else I can gather from this real quick. Okay, sorry. All right. Also, I see here you tend to be really preoccupied with material possession. Okay. Let's see what else. The moon in reverse. The moon in reverse signifies secrets, illusions, you know, things like that, right? So basically, of course, here we know that it's no secret that you are a juggler, right? You like to play around, you like to sleep around, you have a really unhealthy lifestyle. Okay, it's not good. All right. Now, the Two of Pentacles, this is also the card of the High Priestess. Okay, so you could also be very intuitive. You could have some sacred knowledge. And this could be why you are a juggler, because maybe you get this intuition about, you know you can get with, what you can get away with them. All right. I also see the Fool card, and the Fool card, like I said, taking the leap of faith, and this can be very dangerous for you, because like I said, there's the spread of STDs. There's also unwanted pregnancies, right? And this is not a very positive thing, I also see here that you do want some sort of celebration when it comes to someone, but you just can't get it. So maybe you're interested in somebody and you can't really seem to move forward with them. There's no celebration here. And it could be because in the past you might have had them in a three-party situation. right? Having them and other people, and perhaps this person didn't know that it was like that. Perhaps you had manipulated them or tried to, you know, make them feel like they are the one and they weren't. It's probably because, you know, when you met this person, you may not have known, or this for this person, you know, when you met somebody, you may have not known that they were not like the rest. They were not three-party situation material, right? But you thought they were. Okay, you had them in your little option basket, and it turned out that that person is not, you know, resonating in that energy, not at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this back together, and let's go and see what role your parent has to play in the situation. So we have the Two of Wands, right? And the Two of Wands, we have dominion here, okay? And dominion is like somebody of higher authority, okay? So of course that's the parent, right? So your parent may have a higher authority over you, some sort of control over you, all right? I also see here that this is a female card. So we're talking about your female parent, right? Um, Mother, right? And I also see here that this person is pretty passionate, but this person likes to argue and debate with you, okay? They like to argue with you, talk about things. What they're actually trying to do is just convince you that they're right. Okay, parents always do that. But, you know, in some cases, that's not always the truth, because there's a lot of abuse that goes on between parents and children, okay? And when I look at that card, I feel like red. I feel anger. I feel, you know, it's passion, yes, or it could be, but not in this case. In this case, I see a lot of butting heads. I see a lot of, you know, crossed feelings, right? Not being able to be on the same page, not going in, or having the same ideas, but crossing these ideas, right? Your ideas cross, as you see with this X here. It doesn't seem that you guys can always come to a certain solution. You always cross, you know, with arguments or whatever like that, because maybe you want to, you know, stand up. You want to, you know, stand up for yourself. You want to be an adult now, right? But this person is, you know, it's kind of like they're stepping on your neck. That's how I'm feeling here. This parent has you, or they have you by the balls, basically. Like you can't leave, you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything. It's like they've kept you codependent on them during your life or something like that, you know? Let's go ahead and find out some more about your parent. Tell us more about this person's parent. Okay, so this parent could be resonating in the energy of the Emperor. Okay, let's put this like this actually. And you know, the Emperor is like the boss, the head, right? This is the person that makes all the decisions in the family, right? But in this case, this person is not in that position. What else do we have? We're talking about the parents. All right. I do see here we have the Ace of Wands, right? And the Ace of Wands is basically the Strength card. So your parent could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. I do see here that this particular parent is an Aries, okay, because we have the symbol of Aries right there. This person, you know, this person holds a lot of authority, but with you, not so much. Okay, because you have passions that lie elsewhere, and they see that. They see your passions, all right? What else do we have? It doesn't seem either that your parent is very happy about the passions, because they've had passions too. Your parent has wanted to start new passionately also. But unfortunately, possibly between you two, the tower came down. So there may have been, or the tower is refusing to come down. Sorry. So the tower needs to come down, but it's in the reverse because the parent is passionate about a certain situation. Okay, the parent is passionate about a certain situation and is not allowing this tower moment to come in. So they might be holding you back from actually wanting happiness in your life, or they're preventing you from your passions of what you want, right? Yeah, and you know, you do butt heads a lot with this person, and this person is passionate for you, or you have they know that you have a passion, or they have a passion, but they're not allowing something to come to an end. All right. So we also have the Hermit. Okay, and the Hermit is telling me that this parent has gone within and tried to see the light within themselves and figure stuff out, right? Because maybe they didn't understand or see something before, but they're definitely trying to go within to figure out how they can keep this tower moment from happening, okay? Whatever this is. Let me see if I get anything else here from, oh, yeah. What they're trying to prevent you from doing is being involved with the Empress. So this parent is actually a person who is not really, you know, this is a female parent. We know this, okay? We know that this is a female parent. We know that they're, the way they are, they're not in the emperor position any longer, right? They may have been in the past. And, you know, female energies can also be the emperor. It's like the boss, you know. The emperor is, you know, we have Aries involved with the emperor for sure. And this person's very passionate, but does not want the tower to come in, does not want a new start for you in regards to this empress, okay? Now, this Empress is, you know, it's a very nurturing and loving person. This person, uh, you know, this person gives birth to children, new ideas. This is a nurturing and loving person. So there could be a person that your parent is actually trying to prevent you from being with. This person is caring and nurturing. This person may love you, but they don't get along with this person. And, you know, your parent is fighting tooth and nail to try and figure out how they can prevent you from moving forward with the Empress. And this is the one that they don't like. Okay. So if you are this player and you're like, wow, I have a lot of options, I wonder which one, you know, this Empress is. Well, think about it. You have a parent that absolutely hates one of your options. This is the one. Okay. This parent, how they play a role in this situation is they are trying to prevent you from actually having union with this Empress. All right. So let's go ahead and find out the outcome of this situation. You know, like, will they succeed in preventing you from having your Empress? All right. Maybe they try to keep you also in the reverse position as an emperor, right? Because the emperor is a card of Scorpio and Aries. So this parent could be trying to have you appear to be in the light of this person as in reverse. So perhaps your parent promotes your debauchery and said, you know, maybe they send you know, women your way or whatever. You know, they know you like somebody, but they don't like that person. So what they do is they just send random whores or players, whatever, because you can switch the roles, you guys, but this is what I'm getting here, okay? They might send women your way, all the time. They may have actually sabotaged all of your relationships. Why? Because they do not want to cut the cord. They do not want to cut that umbilical cord, all right? They feel that they need you. They feel that, maybe you play a role. You may be in a family business or something like that, right? And what it is you don't really need them, but they need you. And they're trying to hang on to you as best they can. And in the process, most likely, they're preventing you of being the emperor that you should be. The person who deserves to have love and union with possibly this empress. But they're preventing it, and they're trying to possibly make you feel, well, she's just an option. She's like the rest. She doesn't like you. But this is not the case. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out what the outcome here, or the situation and outcome is. Okay, we have the A card. We have prudence. Okay, so you may have met somebody in this situation. They're kind of prude. Maybe this person is not the type of person who likes debauchery or sleeping around. Maybe this person strives for loyalty, monogamy, relationship, marriage, family, and home. That one partner that they want to grow old and die with. You know what I'm saying? This situation involves a person like that, and this could be this Empress in reverse, the person that this debauchery person likes that the mother doesn't like. And isn't that the case most of the time? Where we don't get along with the mother-in-law, right? And this is what this looks like. Tell us a little bit more about this Prudence card. Okay, well, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. There seems to be no passionate communications going on here between you and another person. It could be you're not getting along with the parent right now. There's no communication, or you could be not getting along with this Empress, okay, due to the parent trying to prevent this Tower moment. What else is going on? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is, it's a fire sign, okay? It appears that whoever this Empress could be, she could be a fire sign, okay? Now, I do want to remind you guys, if you're a male and this is your mother, okay, there is going to be similarities between the person that you actually love and your mother. Okay? We tend to, and it's been proven that we tend to go towards the parent who nurtured us, the parent of the opposite sex who nurtured us, okay, and took care of us, right? And maybe at one time this parent may have been very nurturing and caring to you, but something happened, okay? And there could be, there's a reason why there's this issue here, okay? And that issue could involve the cutting of the cord, not wanting to let her son go, not wanting to lose that, the love a parent has for her son, right? A mama's boy, basically, right? And you may have met somebody who is super nurturing, right? Very passionate. You may have had communications in the past, but right now communications are not working out. And it could be because of this mother stepping in and putting her 2 cents in your relationship or relationships. Okay, what else do we have here? Yes. So we are talking about a person who might be waiting for communication to come from you, but it's not coming, right? What communication they want to hear possibly is they want to hear information about this Ten of Cups, having a relationship, a stable marriage, something that they can, be happy to have in their life, but it's in the reverse, and it's in the reverse just like the Tower moment. Okay, so it does appear that there's no message or communications coming to this Empress in regards to, or to this Queen of Cups in regards to you, and this Queen of Cups is being very patient, but there's still no message coming in regards to this Ten of Cups energy. What else do we have here? What's the final, what is going to come out of this? Well, basically, you're not going to work on this, or this person that you're dealing with is not going to work on this because there's a possibility, they're working on themselves. This person, obviously, sun sign, could be a Leo that you're dealing with. So you could be a Scorpio, your mother can be an Aries, and the person in question could be a Leo, because the sun sign, the sun represents Leo, and we have the symbol of the sun right here. This person is working on themselves, building up their finances, doing whatever they can to, just get by the day like everyone else. But it appears that when it comes to communications about a marriage or working it out, it's not happening. Okay, and the reason it's not happening is because of the involvement of your parent. Okay, so this is the role that your parent plays in your situation, and this situation is obviously a romantic situation. The parent is stepping in and standing in the way of you and their happiness, basically. Okay, so thank you for joining me here today. If this resonated, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Remember, keep it true love energy, happy, friendly, and loving. We have nothing to fear because we are calm and cheerful, and we do have the divine on our side. Okay, so I'm Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Okay, so here's pile number 2. And the question is, what role does your parent play in your situation? Let's find out. Okay, so we do have the Scorpion. Okay, so you could be, a Scorpio. You could be very defensive, and, because Scorpios are defensive, right? You could be trying to, you might have a lot of self-protection that you have going on with you. You're somebody like this. All right, let's go ahead and find out. Okay, this is you. We have the Two of Wands. We also have the word oppression, and this is a male energy. I'm sorry, no, it's not. This is it's a fire energy. I don't see, I can check real quick. Let me see if it says anything about this, right? But oppression, we all know what that is. It's being oppressed, not even being able to do whatever you need to do to make you happy, right? Your happiness is being oppressed. All right, Ten of Wands. This is a burden. You're feeling big burdens when it comes to this parent, okay? Or the situation, right? The parent or the situation. So with this Ten of Cups right here, let me see what it says. It might say something. Okay. I'm sorry, not Ten of Cups. It's Ten of Wands. My bad, you guys. Ten of Wands. So we have oppression, forced, detached from the spiritual sources. Wow. So this person may actually have you thinking or believing not to believe in spirit. Oh, don't believe in that. That's garbage. That's not true. Don't, God is not true. Spirit is not true. So this person may have actually, this person may be like an atheist or something, that you're dealing with, right? Because their parent taught them, oh, maybe don't trust in spirit, whatever, something like that, right? Or maybe they've never actually experienced, sorry you guys, I dropped some cards. Maybe they've never actually experienced anything spiritual or whatever, you know, I mean, they're not into the spiritual realm, right? So this person is like a non-believer, and this is what the parent might have taught them, or the parent is that way, and they just don't believe it, right? And this might be a burden in this person's life. So this person, or you might need to do a little more praying and having a little more faith and spirit, all right? Because what this is doing for you, it's causing you burdens, okay? Let's see what we have. So we do have the Seven of, oh, this is the Chariot, right? And the Chariot is like someone who moves forward. So your parent is somebody who's moving forward, right? I do see they could have Cancer in their chart, okay? But this person is oppressing you somehow, has kept you oppressed over a situation, all right? You can be a fire sign or have fire in your chart, or be dealing this is dealing with a burden involving a fire sign, okay? Could be that too. So the two people we have here is we have fire and we have Cancer, right? Is there any specific? Okay, Sagittarius, my bad. Okay, so you can have Sagittarius in your chart, and your parent could have Cancer in their chart. Okay, I'm not really getting male or female energy here. I'm not feeling it. So this could be a child and their mother or father. Okay, we may find that out later. Okay. I also see here that this parent, now this is you, this is the parent, and this is your situation. All right. The situation here is interference. We have the Eight of Swords. This person makes you feel trapped, bound, unable to move, like you're in your own self-imprisoned thought of your mind. Or basically, they might make you feel trapped or imprisoned by them. Okay, and that's your situation, just feeling trapped. Let's find out. I did drop these cards. Let me just do a little quick shuffle here, extra shuffle, right? Because, just because. I don't think Spirit, liked it when it fell. Let me just do a couple quick shuffles here. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and find out, what is this oppression card when it comes to you? Why are you feeling oppressed? This is a 10 card, you guys. So that indicates also that there's an ending to a cycle, and there's going to be a beginning to a new cycle. All right. The 10 of Wands, it's about responsibility or burden. So you may feel burdened over the responsibility over a parent, possibly. Let's go ahead and see, or maybe you are a parent now, and this is a burdening responsibility. Maybe it was an unplanned pregnancy, or you were forced into doing something you didn't want to do. Something like that. But let's see what's going on. What is going on with this person who's viewing this video, please? Okay. So we have the Fool card. The burden is you're possibly unable, or you're possibly wanting to take that fool's journey. You feel burdened in the situation you're in, and it's like you want to escape, right? You want to escape from the chains of whatever, is holding you, this interference, right? And it could be this parent. What else do we have for this 10 of Wands here? Yeah, you don't have the strength to take this leap of faith. You may not have the strength to deal with the parent, okay? The parent might just be too much. It might be somebody who's a lot of drama, and maybe you're tired of the drama. It's become a burden in your life. Maybe you might have enjoyed the drama in the past, but now you're just not feeling it, okay? You might be radiating in this energy of the Page of Wands, wanting a new adventure. You want to do it, but you don't have the strength to do it because you're burdened, and the burden might be involving your parent. It could also be you being a parent, but I'm talking about your paternal, maternal, that energy, right? I also see here that you want to have union with somebody. You want to be with somebody. But this parent, there's something going on here. It seems that you don't have the strength to do it. You want to go on a new adventure. You want to have union. You want to bring some relationship to the next level. But there's something going on that's causing this to be a burden to you. Okay, let me see if I can get one more card. Let me see what's going on with this person. Yeah. Oh, I got two. The Tower moment needs to come down, in this situation, right? You could be in a relationship. You might have, went on a leap of faith, found that it wasn't the right thing for you, wanting to separate yourself from that situation, which could be a marriage, and you want that Tower moment to come in. Why? Because possibly that your wheel of fortune lies ahead, right? This all could have been karma, and you want to roll forward on the wheel of fortune and move forward in your life, right? Let's hear what's going on with this parent. What's up with this parent? Okay, thank you for that confirmation. I guess that's what the situation is for you. What's going on with this parent? What's going on with this parent? Whoa, you guys. This parent might, I can't wait to see what's going to come out. So your parent, is in the energy of the Queen of Swords. This is a person who's very intelligent, okay? This person's very analytical, okay? I'm seeing right here, this is a paternal parent. This is, the mother figure, okay? This person is, this person might be or have Cancer and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart, okay? And that's water and air. This person seems to, you might not be getting along with this person right now, with your parent, but they're always willing to, tell you, come here, tell me what's going on. Like, they're always willing to listen to you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to agree with you. And, if you're a mother and the child, the mother is always going to be, oh, mama's always right, mother's always right, but you have to consider also that times change, people change. And what happened in the 50s is not the same thing as what's happening in the 2000s, right? Or much less the 2020s, right? Let's see what else is going on. What else is going on with this parent? Who is this person? Okay. The reason why you're having issues with this parent is because it's in regards to love. Okay. You may love somebody, and your parent is standing in the middle of your relationship, basically. Okay, putting their 2 cents in all the time. And, I hate when that happens. Love between two people should not involve parents, right? It's like, have you guys ever seen Romeo and Juliet? Well, there you go. Two families didn't get along or whatever, and the two lovers got together, and they ended up, basically killing themselves because the parents prevented the true love from happening. Somebody wanted to escape and fake their death so they could maybe run away. I can't remember the whole story, but I know it's very sad. But they tried to, I think, prevent. They wanted to act like they were dead because they wanted everybody to think they were dead. And so, okay, they don't have to worry about these two getting together. But then the other person didn't know, and they saw, oh my God, they're dead. But it wasn't. It was like a potion just to make them sleep or whatever. And so they could wake up and go and get their love, and they can run off together, right? But the other person didn't know the scam. They didn't know the trick. And they ended up killing themselves. And when that person came to, it was like, oh, fuck. And then they killed themselves for real, right? So it's like, it's a very sad story of love. And it does appear that there is a parent. It could also be two parents. Who knows? But there is a parent here that is stepping in the way of your relationship. And it's actually causing you heartache and turmoil. And, and the relationship Maybe you wanted to be with this person, but a tower moment came down. Why? Because you felt like you couldn't commit. Why? Because you got a parent standing in the way, pretty much standing in the way of your happiness. And this parent could have been doing it all your life to all your relationships, sabotaging them all, possibly saying things to you because this person's very smart and analytical. They could be saying things to you that's like, oh yeah, that person's not good for you. You don't know, it's like they have a choice over your mates, and that's not how it works. Okay, you could be, they could be trying to set you up with people, arranged marriages, whatever, something like that, right? And that's just not what you want. You want your lover, right? Let's see what else is going on here with this parent. What else? Tell us some more about this parent. What else you got to say about this parent? This parent is basically, goes into hermit mode a lot, tries to think about things, tries to plan and figure out how they can prevent this love situation from happening. And that sucks, you guys. That sucks for you. You could be a King of Wands, okay? Yeah, there we have it, King of Wands right here. So this is you, and they're constantly thinking about you, and you're constantly thinking about the past, and who you're thinking about is possibly a high priestess energy, or your parent could be in that energy. Now, I will say, like I said with the last pile, we tend to go after people who mirror our parents, right? Because that's who raised us, and that's who we want to have that nurturing or whatever from. So, these could be also the traits of the person that you are in love with. Okay. This person could have the same traits as your mother. All right. This person could be very intelligent. This person you could be in love with this person, right? This person could go within and think a lot, try to figure things out. This person, this person thinks about you, right? And this person could also, okay. Also, what I'm feeling here is you could have another parent. You could have the mother and the father. Father's looking back at the past. Okay, he's actually looking at this Four of Wands. So maybe the father is okay with this, but the mother is not. Maybe the father can see that, because the father could be in this high priestess energy. Somebody's in this high priestess energy now. It's one of your parents, okay? This high priestess energy is telling us that, somebody's got sacred knowledge. They use their intuition. This person may, have some affinity to this relationship that you're having with a certain individual. And it could be the father. Father looking back, mother looking forward. Mother doesn't want you to look back. Father is still looking back, though. He's looking back at this relationship. And if your mother is radiating in that high priestess energy, and being very intuitive, she wants a tower moment to come down between you and this lover. But the father has a different idea. The father has a different feeling. The father may be very intuitive. The mother may be intuitive. And the person you love may be very intuitive. Okay? But it seems that there may have actually been a tower moment that came down between you and this individual, the person you love. Let's get one more card. Ten of Pentacles. So basically, if you're in a situation or whatever, something came down, you wanted a higher form of commitment, something came down, or maybe it hasn't come down yet. Once it comes down, this relationship you're in or whatever, because you're trying to take a new leap of faith somewhere. You're trying to have the strength to move forward and have that new adventure. Maybe you want to get married to somebody, but you didn't because a tower moment came down. And there is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, we don't know if this Wheel of Fortune is moving forward or it's moving backwards. But if the tower moment came down and it moves forward, there's a possibility that you can have this Ten of Pentacles energy with this person who's highly intuitive, right? Or your family may actually have a lot of money. Yeah, you may come from a family that has a lot of money, but they might not like the way how your relationships are. Mother doesn't like it. Father's like, this one is okay, like, the father could be that way, right? And so this family could have your family could have some money. The father might be have an affinity to the person you love. Maybe they like them. The mother does not, and this is always the case. If you're a son and a mother dealing right here, you never get along with the stepmother or the mother-in-law, whatever. I got along with mine, but when I was married. But in this case, the mother is an issue here. The mother is you stepping in on all like that. Your mother wants to choose your relationships for you. It don't matter, and the mother's usually choosing based on looks. Maybe doesn't know the person, and maybe you've had a lot of women or whatever, but it's caused you a burden in your life because you want to find true love. You don't want your parent to find it for you, okay? And your father could be actually a person that's going into a hermit mode all the time, trying to use their intuition on how can I get my child to be happy. I want my fathers are very nurturing like that. They're loving, especially when it comes to their children. They want to nurture and care, and the mother just wants to control. Because I don't know, in this situation that's what it is. All right, so we also have 8 of Swords. And yes, the parent, your mother, or, is interfering. Your father's looking back at the past that, like, maybe many of your relationships have been sabotaged by this mother, right? Let's go ahead and see, what is this interference? 2 of Swords. So the interference here is trying to make a choice, right? Now, you need to make a choice here. Oh, I also catch here that your parents might not be together. They may have been lovers, but now it's stagnant. It's not, it's not really happening. That's another thing I caught from this middle part. Okay, so we also have the 8 of Swords here, feeling trapped. You're trying to figure out which way to go. The situation. You have 2 choices to make. Either you can stand up to mom, or you can agree with dad. And those are your choices, right? Mom doesn't like this person, dad does. So you got to make a choice here. And this choice reflects maybe possibly your money, right? So right now at this present time, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. You're not able to make a choice. This is a very difficult choice. It's difficult to choose between parents, okay? What else do we have here? What else do we have here for this interference? We have the Hanged Man, right? But it's in the reversed, okay? So maybe you're getting out of feeling stuck. Maybe you're starting to break out of this self-imposed prison of your thoughts, right? But you're still feeling left out in the cold in this situation. You're still feeling left out in the cold. Why? Because that Tower moment came in. And you do have opportunity to move forward on the Wheel of Fortune, but you need to make a choice here. This is the issue. You need to make that choice. Anything else? Yeah. You're feeling left out in the cold because of a love situation. And the reason why you're feeling that way is because of the interference of your parents. I just saw 4848. That might mean something to somebody. That's 1212. Or that's the number 12, and then it reduces down to number 3. So, yeah, that's what I see here. Your parents play a big role on who you date, who you have relationships with, but you may have found somebody that you love very much, and your mother's not agreeing. Your father is like, well, I don't know. I kind of like this person, or maybe this person's a gift. Maybe this is the one. Maybe, but you can't make a choice because you're conflicted between both parents. You just want everyone to be happy, right? But no one is ever happy in your family. And you know what? There comes a time when you just got to be like, you know what about me being happy? What about my choices? What about what I want? Right? Yes. Okay. I see 10, ending of a cycle. I see 7. That's God's number, man. It's time to have a little bit more faith, maybe. Um, I also see the number 8. You could be dealing with somebody who has a birthday in August, born on the 8th. Something will happen in 8 days. Something will happen in 8 months. But I do see that you're stuck. You're stagnant. You're unable to send out messages. You're feeling left out in the cold in regards to an emotion that you shared with somebody, and your parents are definitely standing in the way of your happiness. Okay. All right, so that was pile number 2. Thank you for coming. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share if this resonated with you. Please leave comments below. Yeah, let me know how you feel about it, okay? Also, true love energy, you guys. You keep that true love energy, and maybe one day this will be in the upright. Okay, my name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll talk to you guys next time. I'm going to go on to pile number 3. Okay, so here's pile number 3. Let's find out what's going on here. What role does your parent play in this situation, right? Well, starting out, we have Coco Pelli. Now, Coco Pelli is Coco Pelli is a fertility, joy, and music. Okay, so you could have an affinity to, music. You just want to be happy, and maybe you're very fertile right now, and you want a family or something like that, right? Let's see what's going on here. This is you, the Ace of Cups, feeling that love and feeling. This is your parent. 8, adjustments. Okay, this is the card of justice, you guys. You could be dealing with a Libra parent. Let's see what else we have here. This situation that you're in. We have the Star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? Now with this Cups card, you could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Let me see if it's showing here which one. It might be Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay, water sign. So basically what I see here is that you want a new start somewhere. You might even want a new start with a Libra, okay? And the outcome on that would be, hope, hoping that this thing will happen, right? Let's go ahead and find out why is this Ace of Cups here for you, right? Why are you in the Ace of Cups energy? Well, first of all, you're unable to send out that message of love to somebody for some reason, okay? Okay, and the reason is because you're mourning over the loss of that situation. It may have come to an end, all right? You're unable to send a message out because you're still sad over the loss of this situation. And it could be with a Libra, right? Could even be with the relationship of your parent, okay? Let's see what else we have next here. All right. Make sure I'm not holding these in the reverse. Okay. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, you're feeling left out in the cold by somebody, and it appears that it's not the parent that you're feeling left out in the cold or sad over. It's a relationship. Okay, you may have given your love to somebody or expressed some sort of love or whatever, but it didn't work out, and the relationship ended, and now you're feeling absolutely left out in the cold. You're feeling sadness. You're not very happy. What else do we have? Okay. Yeah, and it's because an ending came to a situation. Now, this is the card of Scorpio, so now I see we could be dealing with a Scorpio water sign. But, there is possibility here for a new beginning because, look, even though we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the loss of a situation, you're going to be not feeling left out in the cold soon enough. And it has to do with some emotions that you shared with somebody, right? Even though an ending came to this situation and right now you all are not, basically sharing emotions, right? You're not sharing emotions with each other. I do, you know, this is the Five of Cups it's about learning from mistakes and moving forward, all right? You're going to learn what happened to you, whatever, and you're going to move forward, right? And when it comes to the Five of Pentacles now, the Five of Pentacles, I'll tell you what, it's in the reverse right now, but this card is also the Hierophant, okay? It can be the Hierophant, okay? It can. There's a Hierophant in this deck, but, you know, in a regular poker playing deck, the 5 is basically the Hierophant. So maybe you could also be going through a marriage that's not working out. Maybe you're going through some sort of divorce or legal battle with somebody. You might have shared your emotions with them in the past, but it's over. And you're sad that it's over, but it's over. Tell us about the parent now. What's going on with this parent? Who is this parent? Okay. Okay, so we have two parents here. Okay, not just one. We have a Queen of Cups and we have a King of Wands, and they're both in the reverse. So this could be, you could be dealing with somebody who could be a Libra or have air in their chart, and you know, specifically Libra. I do see this card. It's in the upright, you know, and you know, oh, actually no, I pulled it in the upright. My bad. We don't know if it's in the upright or the upside down. So scratch that last comment, okay? But we are dealing with two parents here, two parents that you possibly don't get along with. They may have seen, you know, you go through this situation in your life, right? But the parents are both in the reverse too, so you're possibly not getting along with, you know, very well with either parent. Let's see what else is here. Okay, we also have the King of Swords. So what this is telling me right now, okay, you are dealing with a Libra, and you may be this King of Swords, and or these are your parents. Your parents could be a parent, could be a Libra or a King of Swords, and you could be a King of Wands and dealing with a Queen of Cups. You got to swap that to your own, you know, situation. So either you're dealing with a Libra and you're another air sign as your father, could be mother, father, right? And also I do see here that you could be a fire sign or a water sign, okay? We have water here, so most likely you are radiating in that Queen of Cups energy. Now, you can be a male watching this or female. It doesn't matter. If you're a male watching and, you know, I'm not a Queen of Cups, you know what? It doesn't mean anything weird or gay or whatever, you know, lesbian, whatever. We don't mind that here anyways. But there's a lot of people who are like, oh, no, I'm not. Okay, come on. Calm the fuck down, all right? What I'm saying here is that you could be a little more nurturing than you were before. You know what I'm saying? You could be more nurturing. If you're a male and you're in a Queen of Cups energy, is because you've come into that more, you know, yes, you might be rugged and all that stuff, but you also have feelings too, okay? And you could be dealing with, if you're a female and you could be that King of Wands. What? No, I'm not the King of... No, come on now. Like I said, energies are interchangeable. You could be standing in your power, showing your passion, speaking your boundaries, you know, standing up for yourself. This is what I mean, okay? So we got two people here. We have a couple, and we have two people that are not a couple that possibly want to be a couple, right? And the parents are here in the reverse. All right, there's two people are in the reverse, right? I don't know. Let's find out a little bit more. We need to find out about the parents. Okay, it came out in the reverse, but what I see here is, am I holding the cards upside down? Yeah, I am. Okay, so I'm going to pull that in the upright. So King of Pentacles, all right. This could involve your money. So you could be dealing with a parent or somebody who's got money. You want justice out of this situation. You want to be able to nurture somebody and have passion, but you just don't because there's a lot of mental conflict going on here. All right. You may be dealing with a person who's got some money, or you might have some money, and maybe that could be an issue. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. You know, the King of Pentacles, you know, you usually see in the picture, he can be a married guy, whatever, but he never looks happy. He never looks happy in those cards. He's just sitting there with his pentacle, right? And he's alone. He's alone. He might be married, but he's alone. Yeah. This guy too, this King of Pentacles, and a lot of the cards, they never look happy. And why? It's because money, you know, does not bring happiness. All right. So you could be a person who is financially stable and secure, dealing with, your parents. You could be single, or you could be with somebody that you really don't like, right? This could also be you in a relationship with someone you don't like, all right? And it's in the reverse. So that's why you sit alone here. Some King of Pentacles cards, they have a child or a person in the background that could indicate that they're married, but you're feeling alone. Whether you're in a relationship or not, you feel alone. All right? And you don't have the support of your parents somehow, some way around here. Okay, and you do want justice, or maybe you do have the support of your parents since they are in the upright and they are trying to give you ideas on how to make you feel better, maybe fix your marriage or relationship, but it's just not happening because you're just not happy. Well, let me see if I can get one more card. Why is there no, okay, because you're tired of the situation you're in. And what is this? Yeah. You don't want to give to two anymore. So maybe you have an affinity for someone, but you're giving to another. You could be giving to both, right? Your time and attention. Like you could be, your attention could be on one person, but you're giving your time to another. Or you're giving your time and attention to one and not the other, even though you might be thinking of the other. Okay, that's better, right? So that could be your situation. So let's go ahead and find out what is the star card here for. What is the star? What is the situation? Okay. Situation here is, first of all, you're going to be getting out of this hangman mode. Okay. Because you have hope in a situation that you're thinking about, something like that. You don't want to fight for something, okay? So if you are in a marriage that you're unhappy and you don't want to fight for that anymore, you're getting out of hangman mode. Maybe you're thinking about, how could I get out of this? There's no hope for me here. I don't like this. All right. So you may want to get involved with a Libra, and maybe you have lost hope in an Aquarius. I don't know. But you got to put that in your story the way the way that you feel fit. All right. What else do we have for this star card? Yeah, you're looking at the past, and you're looking at that. You're looking at a Libra, it seems, okay? You may want to speak to this person. You may have some conflict or passion, for this person, right? Excuse me. Yeah, there's some sort of, conversation that needs to be had between you and another individual. Some sort of debate, maybe? I don't know. What else do we have here? All right, we have the Judgment card, right? You're going to have to make a judgment here in this situation. You got two choices, all right? You got two people possibly. You could be dealing with a Libra and an Aquarius, and it's time to make a choice, right? Because you're tired of fighting. Now, this could be fighting, but it could also be, that personal fight within you. You're tired of feeling stagnant in a situation. You're trying to pull yourself out of that, and that's a great job. That's good. And you are seeing somebody from the past you want to talk to, but you do feel that there's going to be judgment placed on this situation, and there is, most likely. But you know what? Would you rather stay in mental conflict, or would you just rather, face your demons and find out what's the problem here and how you can fix it? Because, it could be something as simple as just a talk. You might be going through some ideas of how you're going to bring that talk about, though. And that's good. That's the first step of healing relationships, is just having that idea and thinking, how am I going to do this? Okay, I can do it this way. I can do it that way. Do I choose this person? Do I choose that person? So you might have a lot of choices to make. Let me see if I can just pull one more. One more comes out. Yeah. Did I not just say that? You got a choice to make. Okay. And the choice is between possibly two air signs. You're going to have to tell yourself which one actually makes me feel happy. Which one makes me feel good? Which one makes me feel loved and cared for, right? And this is your issue now. Yeah, that's what it is. You got a three-party situation here. Now, three-party situations can also be that there's parents interfering, but, they could also not be interfering and just be in the background watching. That's where we have this King of Wands and Queen of Cups in the reverse. You could be, you could have parents like that, or actually you could have, you could have parents like that, and you can be radiating in this Libra King of Swords energy, or you could be going through a relationship with somebody right now, and if you don't have parents, right, like if they're not alive, or they weren't, or you were adopted or whatever, right? If this is the case and you don't have parents, then in this situation, you're dealing with two relationships, right? You got that three-party situation right there, right? And what's next here, Mr. C? Oops, it's in the reverse. Whoa. It was in the reverse, and look what's at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Look, in the upright. All the cards are in the upright. Look. Upright, upright, upright. But it just so happens that this three-party situation is in the reverse. So, yes, this is what I'm seeing here. This is for those of you who might not have parents. You know, my condolences, or if you were adopted, or you grew up in home settings, you know, like foster home or whatever, right? You don't really consider anyone your parent. This is you going through two-party situations, okay? You're not doing well in one relationship, okay? What between this Libra and this Aquarius, you're not getting along good with one of them, but you're wanting to move forward in the upright position with another set, right? And yeah, this is how it can be. All right, so this is what I have for you guys today. That was the third pile. If it kind of resonated or whatever, tell me what you think, because that one was kind of a weird one, because I'm feeling that this is one that's that child grew up without parents possibly, or maybe they have parents, but they weren't in the presence of their parents for too much nurturing. So that could also be the situation here too. Okay, but yeah, comment and let me know down below. Also, remember, you guys, keep it true love energy, because, you know, whatever, if we don't have anything in our life, at least we can have the true love we have for ourselves, right? Happy, friendly, and loving types. We don't have anything to fear because we're calm and we're cheerful, right? And we try to be, and we try to radiate that onto others. Okay, best we can, right? Okay, you guys. So I'm Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share once again, and I'll talk to you guys next time.